Inglewood. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. He finds Devontae Smith. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. On play action now, Herbert. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. That's taken in. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down. Again, it's Jones. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They look to run with Jones. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Rams. So from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Carr working out of the gun. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now Jones. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Herbert. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they...
Powering forward. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, LA. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Lucas Van Ness, the former 1st-round pick, there to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. The shotgun. It's Carr. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Carr now. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Slot man in motion left. Second down, Carr. That's right side and brought in by Williams. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Rams have it. Big opening up the middle. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a terrible moment for the offense. You're in the red zone, driving for a score, and Greg, instead it goes back the other way for a touchdown.
Yeah, and every defensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they preach 2 things in the red zone. They preach field goals and takeaways. In this case, they get the latter, and not only do they force the takeaway, he's able to return it the entire length of the field and take it for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Carr now to throw on first down. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. Now, a second down throw from Carr. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
This is Jones. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Man in motion is Smith. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Here's 3rd and 7. shotgun now for Herbert. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2 minutes to go here, till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Carr. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. On 1st and 10, Carr. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, 49ers. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Patterson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On play action, now Herbert. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
First down throw for Carr. Will find Mostert out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Carr now on 2nd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Carr. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He's got it at the 3. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
To throw, it's Carr. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. Now Carr. This one caught at the 4. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright. No good.
On 1st down, Herbert. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
We haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
In trouble, and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 49. And he pulled it left. No good. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back is Carr. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Mostert. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. From the gun, here's a handoff, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a 49ers first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. Carr working out of the gun. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Carr to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Carr. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Herbert now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd. So that challenge, a successful one. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here comes 3rd and 6. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
49ers 12.
Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. His kick is good. He got it. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run. It's Jones. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up a 2nd and 1 at the Niners' 31-yard line.
Second and a yard. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Rams. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Carr now. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Carr. That is brought in at the 10. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. they'll run. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on downs. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. They run it once more with Jones. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. Slayton is the man in motion. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Rams. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.